This is video number 3 in my series of Toolbox for Newbies. I'm Mike Evans. I'm a drummer with the Electric Luddites. We're a band from Sheffield in England. And the reason for doing this is because I got a hold of one of these a few weeks ago and had a great deal of difficulty finding out how to get it to work. And I thought, wouldn't it be good if there were some videos with somebody who knew how it worked showing me? So I know a bit more now. I don't know everything, but I thought I would create some of these videos. So this is the third one. We've covered in earlier videos preparation, which is basically download as much stuff as you can get hold of beforehand so you can read all about it. The last one showed you what the buttons did, okay, basically, so you understand what those buttons are. This one is going to be talking about connecting this to the computer to enable you to see what's on it and to change and mess about with the sounds. Okay, so this is what this is. So it's attached by USB cable here into my computer there, all right? And to switch it to a mode where you can work on it on the computer, you have to hold this button down at the same time as switching it on. The on switch is on the back there, okay? You've got to hold this down. I'm doing it one-handed because I've got the camera in the other hand, so hold this down while switching that on. Bleep bleep, that says it's connected. It's like a big USB drive, this, okay? So that's now USB connected. So let's go and have a look and find it then. Okay, well I've swung on here, and what's happened is that the Windows has popped up and said Drumit 5, that's where we are, Drumit 5 there. And it says, what do you want to do? Open folder to view the files. Let's do that then, is it? Okay. Right, let's close this down and close that down. So these are the files that I've got on my unit. They're slightly different than I had it when I first done it because I've deleted some stuff. And the reason I've deleted it is that I needed to put some new stuff on it. When you get this, when you get the kit, right, built in, there's a memory chip inside, but it's only 4 gig memory chip. And the system itself and the kits they've got in there take up 95% of the space. Now, if you read the documentation, it can be very confusing, and I did get very confused about this, because it said you got 100 built-in kits, and you can add 100 more, and then you can put different things in, and you can do this, do the other. And I thought, well, hang on a minute, that can't be right, because if there's 95% full with 100 kits, how can you put another bloody 100 kits on there? And that bit is a bit misleading, okay, because when I thought there was 100 kits there, imagine walking into a warehouse and in front of you having 100 kits set up. You know, the first one's a Tama kit, you jump on that. Next one must be a Premier kit, you jump on that, have a go at that. Another one could be, say, I know, Ludwig kit, you have a go at that. Next one could be a Ludwig kit with pinstripe heads, you have a go at that. Next one could be a Ludwig kit with ambassador heads, you try that one. The next one could be a Pearl kit, or you try that. You know what I mean? But therefore you think, oh, let's have a count up. 100 kits, that means I got 100 snare drums, I got 100 kick drums, I've got 300 toms, wow. But actually that's not the case, because what they've done, although they say they've got 100 kits, those 100 kits are made up of a selection. It's not 100 snare drums, it's a selection of snare drums. It's not 100 toms, it's a selection of toms. And if we swing back here, and I open up this one, which is snares, and I go like that, details, like this. This shows you a list of, if we go through it, okay, this shows you a list of snare drums that are on the system now, because some of them I've put on, some of them I've left on, some I've changed, but you can, I'll show you to do that. So these are the snare drums that are available to you. There's a lot there, but it's not 100. Also, they've got sounds for cross sticks and rim shots. Okay, if I click on one of those, So these are the cross stick sounds you have, and if I go back, these are the rim shot sounds. If I go back again, you see the same thing applies here. If we go to let's have a look, toms, that's the other one. There's a lot of. So if we go to toms, and again I got a list there. You see these are a list of different toms that are available for you to do. For instance, there we are. Look, you got maple, set of maple toms here, which got an Evans G1 head skin on it. That's what that G1 is. All right, and you get, and again, if you go and have a look at these, there's different ones here. Okay, this one is a walnut thing, 12-inch with an ambassador, and it's got a dry sound on it. Some of the sounds are dry, some of the sounds are wet. Okay, if you don't know the difference between that, when you bang them, it's obvious. The wet ones have got sort of some ambience on them, got some echo, etc. on there. So again, there's not sort of 300 here. So the 100 kits are made up of selections. But what that means is that the 100 kits in there, you can change them all. The good thing is that you can change them all. If you don't like a particular sound, you can take it off. And that's very simple to do. Because you go back to, or you can do it on this. You can go back to this screen here, which again is, this is all the files that's actually on that thing. And for instance, if you don't like, let's look at this, right? If you say, well, actually, I don't like that snare drum, you can click on it and you can delete it. All right. But what I do first is make sure you've got a backup just in case you've decided you've clicked the wrong one. Right. But to show you what I've done, built into the kit system are backing tracks. Okay. And what I've done is I've got rid of most of the backing tracks. I've left one on for the sake of trying it out. Left one on there, which is called 2-box song. But when I've got the kit, if I click on this, it had all these songs on there. I've backed it up, so if I ever need, if I never need to put that back on, I can. But it's taking up space, so I got rid of it. Right, so we're back to this. Okay, so that's how you connect it to the computer for the first time, and this shows you what's inside there. I think that's probably going to be enough for this part of the video now, because I'll go on to tell you about something else and how you can edit the sounds in the next one. So this one has been basically connecting it, how you connect it and how you find out what's inside it by connecting it. Okay. Right, so there we are. That's the third in the my little series of 2-box for newbies. Hope you enjoyed it.